Okay. So let me stay on the topic of dream infiltration without jumping around. Okay. So yeah, basically you having human beings. This is happening to all human beings. Okay. It's just that this is very essential for chosen ones because it's time for us to wake up out of the trappings of what is going on behind the scenes in the energetic world and the energetic realms, right? In order for you to, fulfill your mission if you're very devoted to your path. So, so yes, that's tactics in which they utilize within the dream realm. And like I said, building constructs, it's assimilated constructs in order to gather more data. It's a multitude of things they do it for to gather more data about you, to infiltrate your field more, also to implant programs and encodings within your field so that you don't realize, because so basically, like I said, it's always going to be underhanded tactics in order to, with the opposition, in order to attempt to stop the chosen from fully coming into their power and fully doing what it is that they really came here to do. So it's a multitude of tactics. And of course, in the process, if they can gain access to our energy and utilize our energy to power their grids, because we carry a lot of energy through our light signature, that's a win for them. If they can corrupt our system or get us to come over, like, into the realm of their energy in which they deal, which is all the low vibrational, low frequency, um, understanding and ways of being, that's a win for them. So it's multiple things. But yes, through this dream infiltration too, they also have ways in which they attempt to implant things within our field. Just watch the movie Inception, like, that's real. And ways in which you don't catch it, why you don't catch it essentially is because, like I said, if you are someone that is bombarding your system, your energetic field, with a lot of things that already have genetically modified programmings within it, the food has energetic programmings within it. They even started attacking the farmers afterwards, after a while, when they started learning that some people wanted to still stay holistic. And, the way that they, try to get the holistic community is by going after the farmers and giving the farmers particular seeds to plant, and that they can only plant these particular seeds, just different things like that. Anyway, so through the food system, if you are bombarding your energetic field all the time with particular frequencies of, like, programmings, whether it's in the food or whatever it is you're watching every day, it is like distorting your field to a certain degree where it's lowering your protection over your field. So when they infiltrate your dreams and they are doing inception, or they are placing you in constructed assimilation programs, like, it's a whole construct that they will build, and they have whole different timelines where they utilize different constructs. That's why anytime when I break free of a construct or assimilation that I have noticed, I always collapse the timeline in which was utilizing my energy. And I'm going to teach people how to do these things as well. Um, but yes, and so when you are in that dream manipulated state, the reason why you're not catching it many times is because they're very aware of how to manipulate the consciousness within the dream field in order to keep you in a stasis where you're not recognizing it. Because if your subconscious starts to notice something is off, just like in the movie Inception, it starts to slowly come out of it. So they have different tactics where they may utilize distraction tactics, like constant distraction within the construct, the assimilation, so that your subconscious is basically distracted and not really catching whatever it is that is occurring, so that they can basically utilize and take your energy and gather the data, and implant whatever codes that they choose to implant. um And like I said, the food suppresses that. Also, they have things that they do within the dreams too that further suppresses you. So be mindful when someone offers you food to eat. If you are eating anything in your dreams, just be mindful of that. If as much as you can, don't eat whatever's in the dream, because that is that's an even stronger way for them to suppress you within the dream construct reality. you know so they have that particular tactic as well. um so yes, these things are occurring and these things are real. Like I said, this matrix system is being governed by these darker forces, and we chosen ones came here with a real mission. It's not fluff. Light workers, light warriors, earth angels, galactic beings, in which we are, that just have a physical form. We actually came here for real mission work, right? So these are things that we're going to become privy to, and I'm being guided to begin speaking on these things. There's a reason why I went through the things that I went through, because I had to experience all this from a child to an adult. I'll be 40 this year, and I had to experience all of these things through trial and error and observance. And I went through messed up things to learn the things that I know about the energetic realms and how the matrix operates and all of that. It wasn't anything that I obviously I chose it as a being. This is part of my mission work. But what I'm saying is, it's not something you think about as a child. You don't think that, oh, this is what I chose, or this is a part of my mission, or now it makes sense now, especially knowing that there are other beings, chosen ones, that are going to become activated, and they're going to start being able to see things and experience things the way I experienced it. And that's why I said in a previous video, when you do start to get activated and you come online, please seek out someone that has that particular awareness, to help you cultivate that or navigate that, because it's not easy at first. Your body has to get adjusted to the fact that there are things that don't look like you, because we are in the matrix, and the matrix is working off of a lot of fear programs and fear narratives, and your body and your energy has to surpass those programs, right? So when you first come into the reality of what's really going on and the real reality, your body, because your mind might be able to handle it and strong, because as chosen ones, most of us we're strong to do this mission. You have to be, but it's definitely going to cultivate you, and to becoming more stronger, mentally and physically, because like I said, it's the body, the memory within the body, that's carrying a lot of the fear programs. And when they do that, because they know the chosen ones, right? So when they do dream infiltration and they do these things with us, they are literally placing fear programs and things within our body so that we'll be afraid to follow our path. That's why I said, for chosen ones, you have to figure out which one you are, because some of you are light warriors carrying that in your DNA, and you're supposed to be battling or coming up against these forces. So you have to have this knowledge, you have to have this awareness, because they are implanting things within the subconscious in order to create that fear narrative, to create this fear for some chosens, that they don't want to look at the darker forces, or look over here or look over there. You can't be afraid to complete your task, to complete your mission. You have to do your mission work, right? So, but you have to know the tactics of what's going on. Everything that you feel is not always you. Everything that you're experiencing is not always belonging to you. So we have to be aware beyond our 3D senses and our physical form to know what's really going on. So me doing these videos, this is what I'm trying to drop for people. The knowledge of what I know is going on within the energetic realms, within the matrix, how they operate, what they're doing to human beings and our physical bodies. And I'm going to teach people as well how to break that shit, how to, go beyond that. And be very mindful before you go to sleep every night. It is very essential to set your field intentionally before you sleep and when you wake up, okay? And I'm going to teach others how to do that as well.